Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I've just come here today now to talk to you about a few things that I've learned and I know, and I'm just going to tell you a couple of things and show you a little bit of what I've done on these albums. I'm just here picking a bit of glue off myself. Well, I've got it all over my table. Okay, this is a tip, I suppose. Maybe a lot of you know this, but I got hot glue all over my table, a bit of it anyway. So the only way that I could get it off after it had been there for quite some time was to reheat it, like with my hot gun drying thing, that hot hot gun that we have, and I heated it up with that and got it off real easy. You got to be careful though, because it gets hot, of course, and you don't want to touch it. So I just got the knife and I scraped that off. I also, excuse me, I'm so sorry, I've just had my breakfast. Mind you, I've been up for hours, but that doesn't matter. What else was I going to talk about? Hot glue. Yes. Now that's nice, isn't it? I've even forgot. Oh yes, I know what I did. I lifted up my camera a little bit higher, so maybe I've got a little bit more of what's going on in the shot. If I do anything but it's really close up, I guess I'm going to have to put it back down again. Okay, now, I was noticing the other day when I sent lace and that to Lillian that I sent a lot of it that was already gathered to her. Now, maybe sometimes we can get a lot of gathered lace, but we don't want it to be gathered. So, unless a lot of you know, maybe you don't. There's a part on the end here, you've got to get the right endo, that if you pull those two bits of thread at the same time, that will undo for you, and you will no longer have gathered. You'll have a piece that you can use as a flat piece. So, with a bit of patience, and I thought I'd probably should have started one off, but I'm going to show you that it does work, like if you just get the right thing. And if I didn't have the glue, I haven't got it, it's not stuck to me. That might not be the right end, people. Might be this end. One of these ends, if you pull this end, it will come undone. Look at that. See what I'm doing? You just pull the thread. Now, it's only going to start from one end. It won't start from both. So you've got to find whichever end it is, and then you just pull that like this. You've got two bits, and I will unravel all that, and then I will have a straight piece of lace, because sometimes actually I think, we don't want, there you go, piece of flat lace, and then you've got a little bit of whatever you want to do with that. And it works as well on the cotton one, which I find I don't use a lot of this gathered, the cotton lace, because I'd rather it have it flat. It's like a little bit too bulky and big. So you just get hold of one of them. Will start. Now I'll try the other end, because that end's not going to go. So it might be this end. Let me see. Alright. It's got to work in a minute. Just got to be patient now. Because if you don't want to sit there and pick that undone, do you? Nobody wants to do that. Maybe you should cut that a little bit straighter across there. And goodness me, if we've got a pair of scissors here with no glue on them, I've been terrible. I've got heaps of pairs of scissors and I've been putting glue on everything. I'll just try and cut that back a little tiny ways so I can straighten it and hopefully get hold of the right piece and just pull him. You can also take the other side as well, of course, and then you can unravel that up as you go along. And look at this. You've got a piece of flat lace. How's that? I thought that was really clever. Well, I've been doing it for many years, but I've been doing it a little bit more than that lately, because I've been doing a lot more things, so therefore I've been using a lot of the lace when it's flat. So all you have to do then is just straighten it out. Now, I've been working on a few of these pages. These are a few of the pages for the albums that I'm doing. This one I thought that was really pretty. I really enjoyed that. I think I come up with a really pretty thing. I've got a tag in there. I put a piece of panel of paper across there. I hot glued it to. That's another thing too. Now that hot glue gun has come in really handy for me, because you know, I didn't like it at first, and now I still am having a bit of trouble, but I can get it done, and I don't have to go away and wait for things to dry all the time, you know. So I'm changing the flowers around some of these bought ones, and then just fixing up my own, and just picking the glue off there. I put a brad on there, and there's another tag on there. Lots of decorations you can use, you know, to put things on. Got another one here. Wait a minute, let's see. What have I done with that? Got more here. What have there's another one there that I might have showed you that a bit before, that one. This is another of the yellow colours. I thought these turned out really pretty, and I put that on the inside. I thought that looks really good. I hope you like these. There's a pink mauve one. It's only a matter of just putting bits and pieces of card on top of bits and pieces of card, sticking flowers on, embellishments. You need to put lots of interest on them, I think, lots of bits and pieces, because then they make them more interesting, and I think that the lady will like them. And I've got till Wednesday to put them all together and finish them. I've got the pages, a lot of the pages done, a lot of the tags done, and I just have to build it all together and come up with 7. So that should be lots of fun, eh? I can't think of anything else that's interesting that I'd like to talk to you about. Irene went on there and made a face video today. That was really good, Irene. I think that was really good that you did that, because it shows us now what you look like, and you know, you look just like Irene, I suppose. I always say that to people, but you know, you sort of people can match their voices. You know, anyway, some people you see and you think, oh goodness me, it didn't sound like them, you know. Oh, and Lillian, she did one too, and so that was really good. I went swimming yesterday and it was amazing. Oh, I loved it. It was really good. Not going today, but I'll be back there in the morning. But anyway, I better go. Can't think of anything else I was wanting to talk about, of course, but it'll all come to me, I suppose. I could show you a bit later when I'm putting one of these together, why I do what the colours I do and what I use, I guess. And I was going to do a little bit of a tutorial on the pages that I did for Irene's as well. So because I'll make another one of those. I've got to get some wadding tomorrow, because I put that in the back and the front pages of it, so it makes it really solid. Anyway, I'll go and do some work on this, so I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.